الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء. أما بعد، فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, I hope everyone is well. And just 1 second. And is everyone able to hear me? Yes? You should be able to unmute yourself.
Yes, Sheikhs.
Yes, Sheikh.
Siddiqa Jafar, where have you reached in the book? So I'm going to continue from the book today because I want to finish this book before Shahr Ramadan, and also some of the other things which we have started, the verb conjugations. I'm planning to do that as soon as we reach halfway or more than halfway through the book, and I will refer back to it and revise it again, inshallah. So I will continue that, but I want to continue with the book as well. So Sister Siddiqa, where have we reached in the book? Which lesson?
We finished lesson 3.
Correct.
We're in lesson 4 now.
Inshallah. Let's start. So I will share with yourselves. I didn't get the chance this weekend, so inshallah I'll share with you in the group the different meanings of the verbs as well. Of course, we have done one, but there are more which I need to share with you, which is a more of a comprehensive PDF file, which I will share with you, inshallah. Okay, lesson number 4, page number 36. Now, I would like yourself, Sister Siddiqa, to read the points to remember. So this lesson is a really easy lesson. It's just talking about the verbs itself, and every verb requires a doer itself. So that is the main theme of this lesson itself. So can you see it? Can you see the PDF file on the screen?
Yes, yeah. In this lesson, we learn the following. The word is Amadi, past tense. Example, Zahaba, he went. Raja'a, he returned. Most Arabic verbs have only 3 letters, which are called the radicals. The basic form of the word in Arabic is Madi. As we have seen in book 2, Zahaba means he went, but if it is followed by a subject, the pronoun he is to be omitted. Example, Zahaba Bilalun means Bilal went and not Bilal he went. In the same way as Zahabat means she went, but if the subject follows the pronoun she is dropped. Example, Zahabat Aminatu, Amina went. Should I carry on, Malana?
So do you understand what is trying to convey? So it's trying to convey that every verb in the Arabic language has a suffix attached to it, which represents who is performing the action, the fa'il. However, if there is a visible noun, name of a person, which comes after the verb, then the pronoun will not be translated, but the verb, the word which comes after the verb will be translated as the doer of the action. Example being Dhahabat, which means she went, but if the word Aminatu comes after it, we will not say Amina she went, but you see Amina went. Is that clear for everyone in the class? Says Sharabano, says Tahira.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
Sheikh. Sheikh, could you please repeat? You said that every verb has a suffix which will represent the doer, right?
Suffix or a pronoun which represents who is performing the action. So, for example, let me just show you another handout, and I'll send this handout in the group. So over here, you will see that the verb dhahaba, he went, the doer, the fa'il, as we read it over here, please remember that in Arabic verb, the doer of the action is fa'il, is always present, either in the attached form or in its hidden form. So in dhahaba, there is no suffix which represents who's doing the action. So the fa'il is mustatirun, hidden in this dhahaba. But in the remaining, you will find that in dhahaba, you have the alif al-muthanna, alif of dual, which is a suffix. And in dhahabu, we had the waw here, which is the suffix being added, which represents waw al-jama'a, waw for plurality. And then we have hiya dhahabat, we have this ta, it's actually a sign of feminine rather than a sign of the fa'il. And in this, the fa'il is also mustatirun. Mustatirun means hidden. So there's no visible attached suffix which represents the fa'il. So ta'ut ta'nis, the sign of feminine. And that's the reason why when we see dhahaba and dhahabata, in both of these scenarios, the alif here, so let me change the color. So in here, in dhahabata, sorry, in dhahaba and dhahabata, in both of them, you have the alif. The alif is the sign of dual, and the letter which differentiates between the masculine and the feminine is the ta. The ta is the sign of feminine itself. So that's the reason why we say dhahabata. And remember, everyone, a lot of people are making this mistake, is that when they are doing the verb conjugations, they forget that all of the three-letter verb, all of the letters before the ta, alif ta, are always mutaharrik. Mutaharrik meaning that all of them have a harakat. They will not become silent. They will be dhahaba, and those will become dhahaba ta. So I've seen a lot of people making that mistake. And then hunna, this is important that we did before, that from hunna, the sixth form onwards, the verb last letter, the three-letter radical verb, the last letter will become with a sukun, dhahabna, and the noon of niswa. Now, Sister Sadiqa, can you continue and explain from this, as it explains here, what are the suffixes which represent who's performing the action? So Sadiqa, you need to unmute yourself. So Sadiqa, you're on mute.
Sheikh, I think I'm in the wrong class. I will join in later, 8:30, because
Okay, no problem.
because we were finished with lesson 4. We were supposed to start lesson 6.
Yeah, this is a different class. So I'm doing something different in this class.
Okay, see you 8.
No problem. No problem. Sister Sadiqa? Okay. Right, she's not be able to unmute herself. Then can I request Sister Sakina?
Yes, Maulana, sorry, I was getting a bit of a problem with my computer here.
That's
with my
fine.
eye.
That's right. So let's continue from dhahabta. So what are the actual suffixes?
The actual sorry, I can't see it here.
Shall I share the screen again?
Yeah, zahabta, the suffix is ta, right?
Correct. Yep. And the remaining, remaining how many? The remaining 8. What are the actual suffixes?
The remaining suffixes, the first one is na, and then ta, then tuma,
Correct.
tum, ti, tuma, tunna, tu,
And the last one?
na.
Excellent. Na is the last one. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Right. Now I want you to continue and finish off what you had started reading itself. Yep, go ahead.
In zahaba, he went, and zahabat, she went. The subject is said to be damir, mustatir, damir mustatir, hidden pronoun. To this basic form of Mahdi, suffixes are added to indicate the other pronouns. This process is called isnad. In this lesson, we learned that isnad of a verb in the Mahdi to the following pronouns. Zahaba, he went. The subject is damir mustatir. Zahabat, she went. The subject is damir mustatir. The ta is the sign of it being it's being feminine. Zahabu, they, masculine, went. The subject is waw. The alif after the waw is not pronounced zahabu.
Yep. So the waw is just there, just to protect the actual the dhamma itself, and the waw, not confused between it. The waw it's as the meaning of and. Continue.
The alif after the waw is zahabna, they, feminine, went. The subject is the noon zahabna.
Correct.
Habta, you, masculine, singular, went. The subject is ta zahabta. Zahabtu, I, masculine, feminine, went. The subject is tu zahabtu. Note the difference between the masculine and the feminine forms. Aina Bilalun wa Hamidun wa Khalidun zahabu ila suki. Aina Aminatu wa Fatimatu wa Zainabu zahabna ilal madrasati.
Right. So you will see here, because now, if the actual the doers of the verb, the individuals, if they come before the verb, they will have to correspond in the number. So because there's 3 people, Bilal, Hamid, and Khalid, which is a plural, more than 2 is a plural. So that's the reason why we have to say dhahabu, because the verb is coming after. But if the verb came first, for example, where is aina dhahaba, we could use a singular as long as the verb came in the beginning part of the sentence. For example, I could say aina dhahaba Bilalun wa Hamidun wa Khalidun. In that scenario, it's permitted. But if the fa'il, the doers, come before the verb, then they will have to correspond in the number.
Oh, yeah.
Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, sister? Sadiqa.
Yes. Just see. Sherbanu Kaku.
Sister Sharabana Khaku.
Yes, Sheikh. Assalamu alaikum.
Number 2.
Okay. To render a verb in the Mahdi negative, the particle ma is used. Example, dhahabtu ila suki, I went to the market. Ma dhahabtu ila suki, I did not go to the market.
Very good point. Thank you. Now, there is also, now, ma comes with the past tense and it comes in the meaning of negation. Ma dhahabtu. Now, does anyone know? There is also, of course, some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I'm going to ask a question just to see what is the audience understanding of class understanding. Now, there is also a particle which comes in front of the present tense as well. Do you know what that is? Which gives the meaning of past negation.
Lam.
Who said that? That was quick. Who was that? Who shouted it out? Was it Sister Sukaina? Khalfan? Or
Yeah.
okay. Have you done that before?
Yeah.
Who did he do it with?
TRS.
Okay. Lam. Now, does anyone else know lam, about lam?
It controls the next letter that comes out of it. It's a jazm, right? So it's in jazm state, it's in the present state, and it controls the next letter that follows it to have a jazm in a majzoom. It should be in a majzoom state.
Yep. Okay, now has anyone else done this? Lam.
Yes, Sheikh, I think I know it acts as an amil, right?
Yes, we've done it too. Yes.
Okay, so it's about, I think about 23 people have done it. That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Even I have done it.
Okay, that's fine. Now I'm going to explain this ma. So I'll give you an example from the Quran, which make it easier for myself. We say in Surah Ikhlas, lam yalid wa lam yulad. So lam yalid. So lam yalid, he did not. He was not. Now lam, when it comes in the front of present tense, it comes in the meaning of past tense. Lam yalid, he was not given birth, or so he's not begotten, as they translate in English. So when lam comes in front of, changes the meaning from present tense to past tense. Lam yalid. So lam mim together comes in front of present tense, and the last letter of the present tense verb comes with a sukoon. Lam yalid. I will continue this, and inshallah I'm going to contemplate on this for maybe the next 2 lessons, today's lesson and maybe in 1 more lesson. So just leave it to this and I'll come back and I'll explain this inshallah. Right, continue, sister. Sharabanu.
Okay. The difference between anam and bala. The word bala is used in reply to a negative question. If a Muslim is asked, Alasta bi Muslimin, are you not a Muslim? The answer is ana Muslimun.
No, bala ana Muslim.
Bala. Okay, sorry. Bala ana Muslimun. Yes, I am a Muslim. But if a non-Muslim is asked the same question, he replies na'am. Lastu bi Muslimin. So in reply to a negative question, na'am means no and bala means yes.
Correct.
German has a word for bala, it is doch.
Dutch, I think, not Dutch.
Okay, Dutch. So Sheikh, bala, when the question is in negation, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Do you want me to continue, or should I
like, for example, in the khutbah Ghadiriyah, alastum awla bi anfusikum. Alastu, am I not awla bi anfusikum? Do I not have more right upon you than yourselves? They said, qalu bala ya Rasulullah. This bala.
Yeah. Bala means indeed, yes.
Yes, indeed, correct.
Okay.
Yes, continue. Continue, number 4.
Okay. Li anna, because. Example, ma kharajtu min al bayti li anna al jawa baridun. I did not go out of the house because the weather is cold.
So li anna, it means because, and it acts like inna. Do you remember inna we did before?
Yes.
Inna enters a nominal sentence, and the a nominal sentence contains mubtada and khabar, and the mubtada no longer remains mubtada. It will become the ism,
Ism inna.
and it would be what will it be? What will be the harakat?
It gets a nasab form, mansub,
Mansub. Yeah, and the khabar will be
marfu.
marfu. Correct. Continue.
Okay. ذهب إبراهيم إلى المستشفى لأنه مريض. Ibrahim went to the hospital because he is sick.
Correct.
So
No.
Sheikh, in لأنه مريض, which is the ism inna? The ha, the small ha?
Yes. The
who.
Who is the attached pronoun to who is the ism of inna? Correct.
We can call it ism inna, right?
Yes, that's ism of inna. Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Note that li'anna.
Note that li'anna is made up of li, for, and anna, which is sister of inna. So the noun following it is mansub.
Correct. Right. Can you okay, we've done that. Right. Can you choose a student, sister?
Yeah. Zina Jan Muhammad?
Sis, and who didn't get a chance last lesson? Because I did say to someone who didn't get a chance to, I will give you a chance.
Actually, I don't, oh yeah, she's there. Okay. There's Zina.
Shall I try, Sheikh?
Yeah, I need someone with you. I need to, who didn't get a chance last lesson to read in class? Sister Zamina or Sister Zamina and Sister Sakina, did he, one of your sisters didn't get a chance, I think. Who was it? Which one was it? Or MW, who's MW? I'm not too sure.
That's me. That is me, Sheikh.
Okay, okay. Right, then let's bring Sister Bilqis. Bilqis has been off for a while. Sister Bilqis.
Ji, Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. So Sister Bilqis, I want you to read this with the sister, and I want you to become Ibrahim, and sister will become Yusuf. Bismillah.
Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sister Bilqis?
Okay. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bika ya khali. Kaifa haluka? La'allaka bi khairin. So peace be on you and Allah's blessings and mercy. Welcome to you, oh uncle.
Uncle, correct.
Oh my uncle. How are you doing? I hope you are well.
Alhamdulillah. Praise be to Allah. Ibn Abuka.
No. Aina Abuka. Remember?
Aina Abuka. It's a bit small. Okay. Aina Abuka. Ya Ibrahim.
Ya Ibrahimu. Yep.
Ya Ibrahim.
Translate.
Where is your father, O Ibrahim?
Zahaba ila suqi. He went to the market.
Correct.
Wa aina ummuka. And where is your mother?
Zahabta ila khalati Zainaba.
Nope. Read it again. You made a mistake.
Sorry. Yes. Zahabat ila khalati Zainaba. She went to my aunt Zainab.
Wa aina ikhwatuka. And where are your sisters?
Zahabu ila jamiati. They went to the university.
Okay, it must be brothers. Wa
Yes.
aina
Yeah.
ikhwatuka. Where are your brothers?
Brothers. Ikhwatuka. Zahabu ila jamiati. They went to the university.
Wa aina akhawatuka. And where are your sisters?
Zahabna ila al-madrasati. They went to the school.
Ama zahabta ila al-madrasati al-yawm. Did they go to the madrasa today?
No, no, no. Ama zahabta. Did they not?
Did they not go to the school today?
Yeah.
Won't be Sheikh it as a hapta. Didn't you go to school?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
Didn't you go to
okay.
school? Correct.
Or did
Okay.
you not go to school today?
Okay. بلا ذهبت ورجعت بعد الحصة الأولى. Yes, I went and I returned after the first part.
Yes, first period.
Okay, first period. Okay.
لماذا رجعت? Why did you come back?
رجعت لأنني مريض. I returned because I was sick.
Correct.
لا بأس. أذهبت إلى الطبيب? I don't know بأس what it means.
La ba's means don't worry.
Do not worry.
Yeah, so you know in English, you know the term in Arabic, ma mushkila, ma mushkila. Like you see, ma mushkila is equivalent of that. La ba's means don't worry. There's nothing upon you.
Or can you use ba'sa as despair too? Yeah, it's used as despair.
Exactly. Ba's means despair. Correct. La ba's means no despair, which means no problem.
Okay.
أذهبت إلى الطبيب? Did you go to the doctors?
نعم ذهبت. Yes, I went.
Excellent. Now, sister, I can remember I said to Sister Sukaina Khalfan last lesson that she will come on the mic. Do you remember that, Sister Sukaina?
No, I
I
don't.
remember. You didn't get a chance last week. Okay. Right. Who do you want to choose? Who do you want to be your power? And it's gonna be a tough exercise for yourself.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I can choose sisters. Uncle Mustafa is up to, if he's up to it. If he's not, then I'll go with Sakina.
Okay. Dr. Mustafa, are you up for it, or do you want to listen passively? Because
I will try,
okay.
Inshallah.
Right. Okay. Then Sister Sukaina, right, what you need to do is change the whole lesson.
Oh my God.
The whole lesson from masculine to feminine. So wherever it says Khali, you need to change it to my auntie. And where they say he went, you have to say she went. And all of the pronouns change into feminine.
Okay, I'll try. Okay, so I'll start as Yusuf or?
Yes.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So,
Doctor?
does that have, all right.
Dr. Rahim, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead.
Walaikum assalam, rahmatullahi barakatuhu. Walaikum assalam, rahmatullahi barakatuhu. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaba bika. Means, and greetings to you, and with God's mercy and his blessings, and welcome, marhaba.
Okay, now Dr. Rahim. Now, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bika is for masculine, okay? Now, how would you change that to female if you're welcoming a female individual?
Biki?
Correct. And ya Khali, correct. And ya Khali, how would you say, oh, my auntie?
Ya Khalati.
Ya Khalati, excellent. And where it says Kayfa haluka, how would you reply to a female?
Kayfa haluki.
And I hope you are well. How would you say that to a female?
La'allaki bi khairin.
Excellent. La'allaki bi khairin. Ahsantum. Sister Sukaina, continue.
Alhamdulillah, aina abuki.
Change the name now. Change the name.
Yeah, Sakina.
Ya Sakina, correct.
Okay.
So Dr. Rahim, she's said to you, Alhamdulillah, aina abuki ya Sakina.
I'm trying to change to female now.
Yes.
Zahabat ila suki. Zahabat ila suki.
Correct.
So here it would be aina amuki, ummuki, right?
Correct, correct.
Buki, so we would go with aina ummuki ya Sakina.
Aina Ummuk, where is your mother? Sakina, so she went.
Zahabat.
Doctor, you could say dhahabat is correct because it's talking about the mother. It's fine. Dhahabat remains dhahabat. Dr. Rahim, dhahabat remains dhahabat.
Zahabat ila suki.
No, this one here. Dhahabat ila khalati Zainab.
Oh, yeah, we are. He's right. He's right.
Zahabat ila khalati. Zahabat ila. Now this is female here. You want to change it to male?
No, you can leave it as female. Dhahabat ila khalati. Yeah, that's fine.
Zahabat ila khalati Zainab. Means he has gone to her auntie Zainab.
Sister Sukaina?
Yeah, so this wabna ikhwatuki. So this is, where are your brothers?
Yeah,
sorry. Wa aina ikhwatuka, right? So we can say wa aina ikhwa.
No, what's the plural of sisters? Ukhtun is singular. What's the plural?
Akhawa.
Akhawat.
Akhwatuki.
Akhawatuki, correct.
Okay.
Ask the question against Sukaina so that it's clear for you.
Wa'ayna akhawatuki. Where are your sisters?
Dr. Rahim, you have to change that dhahabu to feminine.
Aina akhawatukum zahabu ila al-madrasa.
No, dhahabu is masculine. Change that to feminine.
You want to leave it feminine? So zahabna ila al-madrasati.
Dhahabna, no, so we dhahabna ila al-jami'ati. So the question is,
it's zahabna ila al-jami'ati.
Ila al-jami'ati.
Yes, the jami'ati, yes.
Next one.
So wa aina akhawatuki.
So here you could change that to brothers now. Where are your brothers?
Wa'ayna akhwatuki. Ikhwan. Can I say ikhwanuki?
Yeah, ikhwanuki is fine.
Because I don't like this. It confuses me.
Yep. Wa'ayna ikhwanuki, correct. Then doctor has to change that to feminine, masculine.
Change it to, can we say aina ikhwa?
So I didn't catch that, doctor. Dr. Rahim, I didn't catch that. We can't hear you, doctor. What's happened? I think probably the Wi-Fi.
Sorry. Aina akhwatuka?
Aina,
your brother?
Yep, aina ikhwatuki. You could say that as well, but Sister Sukaina prefers ikhwanuki, which is correct. And so you need to dhahabna dhahabu.
Okay. Thank you.
So dhahabu, say doctor, dhahabu ilal.
Dhahabu ilal madrasati.
Dhahabu ilal madrasati. Excellent. Next one, Sister Sukaina.
Zahabta. So did you mail, right?
Yep.
So amma zahab.
No. It's not amma. It's means did. Ma means ma is the negated. Yeah.
Did you not?
Yeah.
So this is, sorry, it's very small. So it's
There
so
you go.
how do you say this? Right? Or
It's ama. It's ama.
Oh, it's just ama. Okay.
Yeah.
Ama. So did you not?
Yep.
Zahabta. That's you male, right? Did you not?
Correct.
You all males go towards did you not go towards your school today?
Correct.
Oh, let me change this to female. Amma zahabti.
Ama, not amma, ama.
Sorry. Okay. I'm adding a shadda. Sorry.
Yep.
Amma zahabti ila al-madrasati al-yawm.
Bala zahab. Now you want to change it to female?
No, that remains the same because it's for mutakallim, speaker. That remains the same for feminine and masculine.
Because Ibrahim is male. Bala zahabtu warja'tu ba'da al-hissatil ula.
Excellent.
Means of course I went and I came back after the first period.
Excellent.
First period.
Continue, Sister Sukena.
لماذا رجعت I don't know for
Why? Limada means why.
oh why did you come رجعت, so why did you come back, male, right? So لماذا رجعتي.
Yep.
Okay. Now Ibrahim is a male, so I'll have to use the same pronoun.
Yeah,
Same.
It'll be the same because it's for speaker, mutakallim. So female and masculine are the same. So I returned back because I was sick. So the Arabic will be Doctor, Bismillah. Dr. Rahim, we can't hear you.
رجعت لأنني مريض.
So رجعت لأنني مريض. Now, because مريض is masculine, you need to change that to feminine.
Yes.
So you need to add a
مريضة.
Yes.
Okay, feminine. So مريضة feminine.
Correct.
مريضة.
Sister Skrena?
لا بأس أذهبت, so did you not did you not go to the, so أذهبتي إلى طبيبتي.
إلى طبيبة, yeah. إلى طبيبة, yes, fine. Did you not go to a doctor?
إلى طبيبتي, right? It will be T, right?
طبيبة.
Okay.
Ibrahim, نعم ذهبت. Yes, I went to the doctor.
Excellent. Jazakallah for both of you. Right.
Mona,
Yes,
this
Sister Siddiqa.
reply, Raja'tu li'annani mari. Could I have said marizin or no?
So if you're reading, if it's Ibrahim reading it, it'll be Raja'tu li'annani maridun. But if it's a female who is a speaker, so ana remains the same, li'annani, but the predicates will have to correspond because we're talking about a female now. So then it will need to add a ta marbuta around ta at the end, maridatun.
Okay. So I could not have ended in just marizin just to make it feminine.
No, maridatun. You need to add a ta marbuta at the end.
Okay.
Brilliant. Right. I'm going to ask for the next exercise to be done by Sister Sakina, if possible.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. 1, 2, and 3.
أين ذهب أبو إبراهيم? Where did the father of Ibrahim go?
Yep. Where did he go? Where's the answer?
ذهب إلى السوق. He went to the market.
Correct. Next one.
وأين ذهبت أمه? And where did his mother go? ذهبت إلى خالتي زينب. She went to her auntie Zainab.
So read that again, the Arabic, please. What was that? ذهبت?
ذهبت إلى خالتي زينب.
No. So what you need to do, because it's my auntie, you want to say her auntie. So so you have to add the pronoun ha. ذهبت إلى خالتها زينب. إلى خالتها.
Okay, because she's her auntie.
Exactly, her auntie. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So ذهبت إلى خالتها زينب.
Correct. Next one. متى.
متى رجع إبراهيم من المدرسة? So is it, why did Ibrahim return from the school?
متى means when.
When? Okay. So when did Ibrahim return from the school?
This one here.
So he returned to رجع.
رجع, correct.
بعد الحصة الأولى. He returned after the first period.
نعم. لماذا رجعت؟
رجع لأنه مريض.
من هو مريض؟ Man huwa maridun?
So who was it?
Yes.
Ibrahim. Oh, I? Okay.
So you say Ibrahim maridun.
Ibrahim Maridan.
Yeah. Okay. Mata raja'ta min al-madrasati Ibrahim? Mata raja'ta Ibrahim min al-madrasati?
So when did he return from the school?
صحيح. نعم.
So he returned. So ذهب ورجع بعد الحصة الأولى.
بعد الحصة الأولى. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Zamina.
Sister Zamina?
Yes, alaikum.
Alaikum salam. I've been calling your name wrong all the time, so I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's okay, don't worry.
At last, Sister Sakina told me, I thought it was Zamina instead of Zamina. I didn't know that. Apologies.
That's okay.
Right, Bismillah. Let's read. So, exercise 2, mark the correct statements with the tick and incorrect with that. So, Bismillah, I want you to do 1 to 5, and then I'll choose the next student to come on the mic. Bismillah.
Okay. Ibrahim ibn Ukhti Yusuf.
Translate that, please. Ibrahim.
Ibrahim is a son of the uncle.
Sister.
Sister Yusuf.
Is that correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Correct.
Yusufu Ammu Ibrahim. So Yusuf is the uncle of Ibrahim, which is correct. أخوات إبراهيم ذهبنا إلى المكتبة. That's incorrect.
Correct. What does it translate to be?
The sisters, the brothers.
Akhwat is, no, Akhwat is sisters, you're right.
Sisters of Ibrahim went to the library.
Correct. Is that
which is incorrect.
correct? The sentence is correct, but according to the text, is incorrect. Yeah.
إخوة إبراهيم ذهبوا إلى الجامعة. So that's correct. The brothers of Ibrahim went to the university. إبراهيم ما ذهب إلى الطبيب. That's correct. No, that's incorrect.
No, Ibrahim ma dhahaba. Ibrahim didn't go to the, did he go to the, what did he say?
So Ibrahim did not go to the doctor. Oh, so that's incorrect.
Yes, because Naam dhahabtu, he went, correct. Jazakallah, sister. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Zahra Virji.
Sister Zuhra Virji.
Can I ask a question, Sheikh?
Yes, sister, go ahead.
Ibrahim ibn Ukhti Yusuf, and Ibrahim called Yusuf his, it was Ahmad.
So it says Ibrahim ibn Ukhti Yusuf. Ibrahim is son of sister, Yusuf's sister.
Wasn't it correct that he was the son of Yusuf's sister, because he calls him Khali. Khali is the maternal uncle.
Dhahabat ila khalati Zainab.
No, he says Ibrahim calls Yusuf Ya Khali. Khali is maternal uncle, is it not?
So yes, you're right.
So Yusuf would be the sister's son.
Yeah, that's right.
The Yusuf's sister's son,
yeah,
Khali.
right. Yeah, you're right.
He is maternal uncle, so she is his sister.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right.
So the first one is right.
Yes.
Ibrahim ibn Ukhti Yusuf.
That's right. That is correct.
Yusuf Ammu Ibrahim. Ammu is father's brother, right?
Yeah, that's incorrect.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Sister Zamina, who are you going to choose next, please?
Sister Zahra Verdi.
So Zahra Virji?
Sheikh, I won't be able to.
Okay.
I'm just listening in.
No problem, no problem. Then would we request then, I think it's going to be next person, Sister Siddiqa Jafar then. There was Sister Zainab Ramji, she's disappeared. Okay, that's fine. Sister Siddiqa, can you do 1 to 3, please? Fill in the blanks with the suitable forms of dhahaba. Al-awladu, is it singular, dual, or plural?
Awladu, it's plural.
No, which verb would we use? Which form of the verb?
Zahabu.
Correct, dhahabu.
Al-awladu zahabu ilal mal'abi.
Correct.
So number 2 is talib.
Sorry, 1 second. What is Mala Abi?
Mal'ab is a playground.
Oh.
Talib ilal madrasati. So talibatu is zahabta ilal madrasati.
Yep. So talibatu, they all females went.
They all went to the school. Al-mudarrasu.
Sheikh, can it be Zahabna?
Yes. Dhahabna.
Zahabna ilal madrasati.
Correct.
Sheikh, talibatu is dual or plural?
الطالبات is plural. الطالبات إلى so الطالبات ذهبنا إلى المدرسة.
It's not dual.
No. Sorry, الطالبات is female students.
Okay.
Dual is with alif and nun, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Alif and nun. الطالبتان is dual.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't understand the third one, Maulana. Al-mudarrasu ilal fasli. Is that masculine?
Yes. So
Il fasli
al-mudarrisu is singular.
is singular. So it will be al-mudarrasu zahabu ilal fasli.
No, al-mudarrisu is singular, so it has to be a singular verb as well. Al-mudarrisu dhahaba.
Zahaba ilal fasli.
Correct. Next one. I something to the airport. Matar is airport.
Ana zahabna ilal matari.
Yes. Ana dhahabtu.
Zahabtu.
Yep. Ana dhahabtu ila al-matari. Because ana, which is I, what did you do? I went.
I went. Zahabtu.
Ana dhahabtu ila al-matari. Correct. Next one, 5 and 6.
Ilal matbakhi.
Ukhti is my sister.
Ukti zahabti ilal makbati.
Dhahabti means you, one female. This is third person. My sister, she went. My sister went to the airport. So he's a third person. So how do you say she went?
I'm just trying to think.
How do you say she went?
Is it zahab?
Dhahabat.
Habbat.
What does dhahabat mean?
You said she went.
Right. And how if it's my akhi, if it's in my brother, he went to the kitchen. My brother went to the kitchen. How would you say that?
If it is zahabat, zahaba.
Correct. Dhahaba. And if it's Zainab went, if it was Zainab went to the kitchen, how would you say that?
Zahabti.
No, not the habti, the habta, it's you. But we're talking about the third person. When it's the third person, when it's the pronoun ka, ukhtuka, then it will be the habti. But we are talking here now in my sister, she went. My sister is, I am the speaker speaking about my sister, so he's a third person. So it would be she went. So my sister, she went to the kitchen. So how would it be? You got it right. Say it, the third person. Third person feminine. ذهبت.
Habat.
Yeah, ذهبت with a sukun. ذهبت. أختي ذهبت. Where did she go?
إلى المطبخ.
إلى المطبخ.
مطبخ.
Yeah, إلى المطبخ is, what is مطبخ?
Matbakh is the kitchen, isn't it?
Correct. إلى المطبخ, kitchen. And finally, number 6.
Aina anti.
Anta.
Aina, where are you going? Aina's. Where are you from?
So anta, it's giving you a clue which form of the verb you need to use. You need to use you, one, male.
Sahabu anta.
Not dhahabu. Dhahabu is they went. They all boys went. You want the second person, anta. Remember, I showed you over here. Let me make it clear again. This one here. Anta. Sabi?
Zahabta.
Exactly. And when it's she, so these are the detached pronouns. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, dhahabta. Antuma, dhahabtuma. Antum, dhahabtum. Anti, dhahabti. Ana, dhahabtu, nahnu.
Zahabna.
Is that clear now?
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm going to test you again.
Yeah.
Where is it gone? If I said al-waladu sam ila al-mal'abi, what would it be? Al-waladu ila al-mal'abi. What verb would you use? What form of the verb dhahaba would you use? Al-waladu something ila al-mal'abi.
Waladu is plural.
No, al-waladu, singular. Al-waladu.
So that just would be zahaba, isn't it?
Correct. Al-waladu dhahaba ila al-mal'abi. Correct. Number 2, at-talibatu, that's plural. If I said at-talibatu, what will it be then?
Talibatu is singular again, so that would be zahaba again.
Not dhahaba. Dhahaba is masculine. Feminine. What's the feminine one?
Zahabta.
Dhahabat.
Habat.
At-talibatu dhahabat. Right. So remember dhahabat, Sister Sadiqa, dhahabat.
Zahabat.
Now al-mudar. So over here, it says al-mudarrisu. If I said al-mudarrisatu, al-mudarrisatu ila al-fasli, the teacher went to the classroom. Al-mudarrisatu. At the moment, it's masculine. I've changed it to feminine. So what would it be then?
That would be also zahabat because it's a feminine now.
Ahsanti, mashallah, you got it now. Next one. Ana ila al-matari. Something to the ana. So ana is indicating what type of pronoun I need to use with a verb. So what would it be? Ana?
Zahabna.
Ana is I. Nahnu is we.
Yeah.
So what would it be?
Zahaba ila al-matari.
No, not dhahaba. This one here. Ana
Zahabna.
dhahabtu.
Where am I looking now?
This one here. I, male or female? Ana dhahabtu.
Sorry, I couldn't see it there. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Ana zahabtu.
If I said, okay, next one is this one. Now here it says, Ukhti ila al-matbakhi. My sister went to the kitchen. If I said ibni ila al-matbakhi. Ibni, what does ibni mean?
Son.
My son. went to the kitchen, how would you say that? My son, he went. I'll give you the clue. He went. How do you say he went? What is the verb for he went?
Zahabu.
Dhahaba.
Ba.
Dhahaba is he went. See this over here? Dhahaba, he went. So if you want to say my son went, you will say Dhahaba ibni. Dhahaba
Ibni.
Dhahaba ibni. So whenever you have pronouns my sister, my brother. So if it's brother, my brother went, you will say Dhahaba. If it's my sister, you will say Dhahabat. Dhahabat. Sister Sadiqa, what would you say if it's my sister? Dhahabat. If it's my brother, Ibni, what would it be?
Dhahaba.
Correct. And next one, it says Aina anta. If I said Aina antum, what would be the verb? Aina antum. So Aina antum, this is a clue, antum, and the pronoun which has a suffix of tum is this one here on the screen.
Zahabtum.
Ahsanti. So Aina
Zahabtum.
Aina dhahabtum.
Anta. Antum.
Antum. Correct. Is that clear now for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's happening is that because all the pronouns are coming, it slightly confused you which pronouns to use. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just remember this point is that if there is a possessive pronoun, for example, my brother, my sister, the verb will be in the third form.
Yeah.
Dhahaba or dhahabat. If it was like, for example, I'm going to ask this question to Sister Bilqis. Sister Bilqis.
Yes, sir.
Aina awladuka. Aina awladuka. Where? So, sorry, my mistake. Aina awladuki. Where are your children? Aina awladuki.
Okay.
So I want you to say they went to the stadium.
Okay, so they went to ذهبوا إلى الملعب.
Aina let me change that. Aina talibatu. Aina talibatu.
Okay. أين طالبات؟ ذهبنا إلى المدرسة.
أين المدرس الآن؟
Okay. ذهب إلى الفصل.
أين أنت؟
أين أنت؟
أين أنت؟
أين أنت؟ So ذهبت.
No, أنا. You can say أنا في
أنا ذهبت إلى الجامعة.
إلى الجامعة. Correct. أين أختك؟ أين أختك؟
Okay. أين أختك? You said. Okay. So ذهبت إلى المستشفى.
ذهبت إلى المستشفى. أحسنتي. That's brilliant. That's fine.
One question, Sheikh.
Yep.
When you asked her awladuki, she said zahabu.
Correct.
But you're asking her female. So
no.
what did she?
Good question. So because I'm speaking to Sister Bilqis, she's a female. Aina awladuki. Where are your children?
Where are your children? Yes.
And she responds, they are, not she. Now then, because they're talking about her
it's
children.
Specific to female children. It's just generally they are, and that's why it's okay.
Exactly.
I get it. I didn't understand that. Sorry.
Exactly. So if it was like Aina, for example, Aina banatuki ya Bilqis. Aina banatuki.
أين بناتك? So it will be ذهبنا إلى المدرسة. Where are your daughters?
Yep.
Right? So ذهبنا إلى المدرسة.
ذهبنا إلى المدرسة. Correct. And if I said to you, if you could also say you can also say awladi. You could say also awladi or banati. Banati, they have gone. Dhahabna ila al-madrasati as well.
Okay.
Right, that's fine. Is this clear for everyone so far?
Maulana, can you send this verb form on the
I will do that. Yeah.
subsequent-
Yeah, I'll send that across. I'll send that across. Right.
Okay.
We'll cross in the class. Next person. Okay, let's bring Dr. Rahim. Yeah, Dr. Rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن ذهبت إلى المستشفى يا محمد.
Correct
Have
the
you
following
gone
sentences.
to the hospital or
No,
Muhammad?
Yeah, Dr. Rahim. Now, what's happened? The verbs are incorrect. You need to change the verb to make it correct. So, Al-Habtu means I went to the Mustashfa, O Muhammad.
It means I went. So, ذهبت إلى المستشفى يا محمد.
Excellent. ذهبت إلى المستشفى يا. So, Ya Muhammad, you're asking someone in front of you. So that's the reason why I cannot have ذهبت. You need to have ذهبت. Correct.
It's me. ذهبت means me, isn't it?
Yes. Next one, doctor.
Aminatun wa Fatimatun wa Zainabu raja'u fil jamiatim. I think it should be Aminatun wa Fatimatu zahabna Zainab raja'na fil jamiati. Raja'na.
Min al-jamiati.
Min al-jamiati.
Yes, correct. So raja'u is incorrect because that's the females. So it should be raja'na min al-jamiat. Correct.
Zamalani zaba ila al-Makkati. Zamalani means my companions. It is zahabna ila al-Makkati.
Zumalai. It should be plural. The masculine plural.
Zahabu ila al-Makkati. Ila al-Makkati.
Ila al-Makkati. Correct.
Ana rajatu min riyadin ams. Ana rajatu. Correct. How is it? Ana rajatu min riyadin ams.
Yeah, first one was correct. Ana rajatu. So Ana rajata. Ana is I. Rajata is you return. So Ana rajata.
Yes. Min riyad ams. Mariamu bajna
Mariamu banatuha.
Maryam banatuha zahabtu. It should be zahabtu. Maryam banatuha zahabna ila juddati.
Correct. So dhahabat should be dhahabna. Absolutely right.
Ummi qala ana marizun. Ummi, my mother said, ana marizun.
So
you did fill the blanks. So what is it? Ummi yakulu means he's speaking.
Yeah, so it
should
be, he said.
Ummi yakulu.
No,
she said.
Past tense, doctor. Qala is he said, and you want to say she said.
Ummi qalat
ana
maridun.
Ana maridatun.
Maridatun.
Ana maridatun. Ahsantum. Jazakallah, doctor. Next person, Mr. Sukaina Khalfan.
Maulana, can you explain what does Riyadun Umsi mean? Amsi?
So Ana rajatu min riyadi ams. Ams means yesterday. Min means from. Riyadh is one of the cities in Saudi Arabia. I returned from Riyadh yesterday. Ams means yesterday.
Okay. And what does Judda mean?
Judda means Jadda.
Oh, Jidda. Oh, that's
yeah. Any other questions?
No, that's
brilliant. Sister Sukaina, 1, 2, and 3.
So you're supposed to answer in negative?
Yes.
Okay. Ama zahabta ila al-madrasati ams. Is that what they want?
No. So the question is, Adhahabta ila al-madrasati ams?
Did you go towards the madrasa yesterday? And I have to answer it in okay. So either I answer it as in bala or na'am. Correct? Okay, let me think. Did you go towards madrasa? Well, I can say na'am. ذهبت إلى المدرسة أمس.
Or
I could say bala.
Yep.
But shake up, it's saying you have to use ma.
Yes. So we have to use ma. So
in negation.
Yes. So
Negation.
So you say ma.
So I have to use ma.
Correct.
So I have to use bala and ma
No, bala means yes when it's positive.
Okay.
When it's negative, use ma.
Okay. So I have to use ma in this case. So can I say ma zahabtu ila al-madrasati ams?
Correct. That is correct.
Okay. So okay. All right. So araja'a abuka min ba'a.
Min Baghdad.
Min Baghdad. Did your father return? Did your father return from Baghdad? So
ma raja'a, my father. So abuka is talking to you. So you say, no, my father did not return from Baghdad.
Ma abi.
No, ma raja. Say ma raja'a. So the ma and the verb have to be together.
Oh, ma raja'a abuki.
No, my father, because it's talking to you.
Abi min Baghdad.
Correct. Ma raja'a abi min Baghdad. Correct.
Azahabat ukhtuka. Did your sisters go towards the hospital? Ila mustashfa?
So you say
ما ذهبت
my sister
ذهب أختي إلى المستشفى. No, my sisters did not go towards the hospital.
Correct. So whenever you have a question which is asking abuka or ukhtuka, you will always change that ka to a ya. So ma raja abi min Baghdad, ma dhahabat ukhti ila al-mustashfa. So if it's ka or ki in the question which is talking to you direct, you will need to change that to my in the response.
Yes, thanks.
Yep. Right.
Question, Sheikh.
Yes, Sister, please.
Shouldn't we write it this way? La ma zahabtu ila al-madrasati, because it is the statement has it's a question particle hamza. So shouldn't we answer it with la ma zahabtu ila al-madrasati? No, I did not go to the madrasa.
You can do it that way. Say la raja'a abuka min Baghdad. Ma raja. You can say ma raja'a, or you can say la ma raja'a, which is a further affirmation of negation. That's fine as well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's fine. It's not an issue. Right, Sister Sakina, can you just kindly do the learned? So these are the things what we have covered, and kindly do this, please, for me. Go ahead, Sister Sakina.
So لأن is li and anna. وأن من أخواتي.
Inna. So it means that inna and li'anna. So inna, when it comes to the beginning of the sentence, is inna. But anna is when it comes in the middle of the sentence. It comes with a fatha. Normally comes with a kasra, but can come with a fatha when it's in the middle of the sentence. Clear?
Says it's not the first word, then it comes with a fatha.
Yeah, that's right. So li'anna, go ahead.
لأن plus هو is لأنه.
لأنه.
لأنه. And then لأن plus here is لأنها.
Right.
And لأن plus أنت is لأنك.
Examples?
رجع حامد من المدرسة لأنه مريض. Hamid returned from the school because he was sick. رجعت آمنة من المدرسة لأنها مريضة. Amina returned from the school because she was sick. رجعت من المدرسة لأنني مريضة. I returned from the school because I was sick.
Is that clear for you?
Yeah.
Is that clear for the rest of the class as well? Sister Sukaina, Sister Zinat Muhammad, Sister Sharabano?
Yes.
Yes, Sheikh, it's clear. Thank you.
Right. Finally, Sister Zinat, can you do the last exercise and that will be the end of the class?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Read the examples and answer the following questions by using Naam or Bala. أذهبت إلى المدرسة أمس؟ نعم ذهبت. أما ذهبت إلى المدرسة أمس؟ بلى ذهبت. أرجع أبوك من السوق؟ Did your father go to the market?
Returned. Raja means returned.
Oh, okay. Did your father return from the market? نعم ذهبت.
No, Raja'a Abi. Naam, Raja'a Abi.
Abi, okay. نعم رجع أبي. Okay. أما رجع أبوك من السوق؟
Bala.
بلى.
Raja'a.
Abi again?
Yep. Bala Raja Abi min as-suki.
Okay. بلى رجع أبي من السوق. أذهبت ليلى إلى الجامعة؟ نعم.
ذهبت ليلى إلى الجامعة.
So we just say ذهبت again.
Yeah, because we're talking about Layla, we're not talking about you. Because did Layla go to the school? Yes, university.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah, okay. So نعم ذهبت ليلى إلى الجامعة. أما ذهب أخوك إلى الرياض؟ نعم ذهب أخي.
Yeah, نعم ذهب أخي
إلى الرياض.
Correct.
Sheikh, can you say Bala in the last one or no?
Because Ama is coming, yes, you can. You can see Bala ذهب أخي إلى الرياض. Yes, correct. So when it's Ama, then it's Bala. When it's ذهبت, then it's Naam or Ma ذهبت, whatever. Right. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. So inshallah, I'm going to try to finish off all of this book before Shahr Ramadan, and also I'm going to try to finish off all of the 10 verb conjugations. So there's one handout I need to translate and send that across to you, and inshallah I'll try to get it done by today or tomorrow and send that across to yourself, inshallah. So please read the lesson, and I'll send you the PDF for the verb for the past tense and the present tense, so that you know what are the actual suffixes or the prefix which have been added to the present tense verb, which represents the file itself. Is that okay?
Inshallah, Sheikh.
Inshallah. Thank you ever so much. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. اللهم كن لوليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة ولي وحافظ وقائد وناصرا ودليل عين حتى تسكنه أرضك توعى وتمتع فيها طويلا واجعلنا من أنصاره وشيتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. التماس دعاء.